This is the story of Kofi, a young man with autism. People in his town believe he is possessed by an evil spirit. They even call him the king of all evil. Because of this, Kofi is rejected by everyone, including his own family. Every day he roams the town from morning until night, with no one showing him any kindness or compassion. One day, I visited the town of Anum Apapamu for work and met Kofi. It was clear he had endured a lot of pain and hardship. Kofi couldn't speak. He communicated through gestures. When I approached him, I noticed he was very hungry, so I bought him some food. From that moment, we became friends. I visit Kofi regularly to make sure he doesn't go to bed hungry. No one else will sell or give him food because they believe he is a wizard who will ruin their business. It breaks my heart to see how misunderstood and mistreated he is, but I am determined to help him. This is my story. In the town, everyone sees Kofi as bad luck. As we grew closer, people warned me that my business would collapse because they believed Kofi was cursed and possessed by an evil spirit. Despite their frightening words, I didn't listen. I saw the goodness in Kofi and refused to abandon him. I always traveled to other towns to buy meals for him. The townspeople started spreading rumors that I wanted to harm Kofi for some ritual. Because of this, I had to taste every meal I brought him to show everyone I had no bad intentions. Kofi has autism, but everyone thinks he is possessed by an evil spirit. They even call him the king of all evil. Because of this, he is rejected by everyone, including his own family. It breaks my heart to see how he is treated, but I am determined to help him and show him the kindness he deserves. This is Kofi's story, and it is also mine. Kofi has suffered a lot at the hands of others in a town called Anum Apapamu in the eastern part of Ghana. His own mother lives in the town, but some pastors and others convinced her that Kofi is a wizard. Believing this, she wanted nothing to do with him. His family members also neglected him. When I first met Kofi, he was incredibly dirty with dreadlocks and saliva dripping from his mouth whenever he tried to speak. Seeing this, people would throw stones at him and chase him away if he came near. Despite all this, I looked past his appearance and got close to him. I always hugged Kofi whenever I met him, ignoring what others said about him. This made him grow fond of me. He started to see me as the only person who truly cared about him. In his eyes, I became his mother, father, and even a sibling. This is our story, a tale of acceptance and the bond that formed despite the cruelty of others. Autistic individuals often face severe stigma in many African countries. They are frequently believed to be children of the gods or spirits of the rivers. Kofi was seen this way. When a family has a child with autism, they consider it a bad omen and often neglect these children. Unlike in Europe, where autistic children receive prioritization and care, in Africa, they are seen as a curse. A woman might even be divorced if she gives birth to an autistic child. This is how Kofi is viewed. When Kofi sees me from afar, he runs towards me with excitement, eager to give me a hug. This reaction is because of the love and attention I show him, something he has never received from anyone else. Autistic individuals like Kofi often crave play and affection, but because of the negative impressions people have about them, they end up living very lonely lives. Kofi's joy when he sees me is heartwarming. He beams with happiness and his eyes light up, reflecting the genuine connection we've built. This simple act of running to me for a hug is his way of expressing gratitude and love, something he has been deprived of for so long. Ever since I started showing him kindness and love, Kofi has come to see me as his everything. He no longer feels neglected and alone. In a world that has been so harsh and unkind to him, my presence offers him a sense of security and belonging. He now views me as his family, the only person who genuinely cares for him. I too have come to see Kofi as more than just a friend. I've taken him in as my brother, someone I deeply care about and want to protect. He is a loved one to me, and I am committed to being there for him no matter what. The bond we share is unique and special, built on mutual respect and affection. Autistic individuals like Kofi deserve to be treated with love and respect. They have the same needs and desires as anyone else, including the need for companionship and understanding. By embracing Kofi and showing him love, I hope to break the negative stereotypes and show others the importance of compassion. Being there for Kofi has become an integral part of my life. Each day I am reminded of the small but significant ways in which our bond has transformed both of us. His smile, once a rare sight, now appears more frequently, a testament to the power of compassion and consistent support. Our time together is filled with simple joys. We play games, share meals, and often take walks around the town. These activities, which might seem mundane to others, are moments of profound connection for us. Through these shared experiences, Kofi has taught me to appreciate the beauty in everyday moments and to find joy in the simplest things. The change in Kofi has not gone unnoticed by the townspeople. While many still hold on to their old beliefs, some have begun to see him in a new light. They notice the positive change in his demeanor and the happiness that our friendship brings him. Slowly, very slowly, their perceptions are beginning to shift. This change gives me hope that one day, Kofi and others like him will be fully accepted and embraced by our community. Despite the progress, there are still challenges. There are days when the weight of prejudice feels overwhelming. On such days, Kofi's resilience and trust in me become my guiding light. His unwavering faith in our bond strengthens my resolve to continue fighting for acceptance and understanding. I have also started speaking out more, sharing Kofi's story with others. I use every opportunity to educate people about autism, dispelling myths, and challenging harmful stereotypes. Through community meetings, social media, and personal conversations, I strive to change minds and open hearts. Each story I share about Kofi is filled with emotion and truth. I talk about his struggles, but also about his strength and the joy he brings to my life. I emphasize that autistic individuals are not to be feared or shunned, but to be loved and supported like anyone else. My relationship with Kofi has profoundly impacted my life. It has taught me patience, empathy, and the true meaning of unconditional love. In return, I have given Kofi a sense of belonging and the assurance that he is not alone. Together, we are creating a small but significant ripple of change in our community. It is my hope that our story will inspire others to look beyond their fears and prejudices and to see the beautiful, unique individuals that people like Kofi truly are. Hating or mistreating autistic individuals also damages our communities. It perpetuates ignorance and prejudice, creating an environment of fear and misunderstanding. This not only affects autistic people, but also their families, who suffer from the stigma and discrimination. The community loses out on the unique contributions that these individuals could make if given the chance. Autistic people feel the pain of rejection acutely. They may not always express their emotions in conventional ways, but they are deeply affected by how they are treated. When they are shown kindness and acceptance, they thrive, developing confidence and a sense of belonging. Conversely, when they are mistreated, they retreat into themselves, feeling unwanted and unloved. Kofi's transformation is a testament to the impact of compassion. Before, he was isolated and neglected, a victim of cruel misconceptions. But with love and support, he has blossomed, showing the world his true self. His story is a powerful reminder that every act of kindness can change a life. By embracing autistic individuals, we create a ripple effect of positivity. We teach our children to value diversity and to stand up against prejudice. We build inclusive communities where everyone has a chance to succeed. Most importantly, we honor the humanity in each person, recognizing that every life has inherent worth and dignity. In conclusion, treating autistic people well is not just the right thing to do. It is essential for a compassionate and just society. The blessings it brings are immense, enriching our lives with love, understanding, and growth. The pain of rejection, on the other hand, is a burden too heavy for any individual or community to bear. Let us choose empathy over ignorance and acceptance over fear. By doing so, we can create a world where everyone, regardless of their differences, is valued and cherished. My name is Asonaba Owusu Aduomi. Follow me for more updates as we continue this journey of love, acceptance and change. Goodbye.